guys, it's Sam with two M's, and welcome back to another MYXclusive interview. As you guys can see, I have a very special guest here with me, and our guest for today is an incredibly talented artist who was born and raised here in Manila, but they are actually currently based in the States right now. Here to talk about their music, their newest single, Try Again, and everything in between. Everyone, please welcome Rienne.
Hi. Hello.
Hi, Rienne. Thank you for joining us today on this beautiful day.
Thank you for inviting me.
Of course. To everyone who doesn't know, so Rienne is based in the States right now. So it's currently around 1 a.m. there, if I'm
1
not
a.m.
mistaken.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So thank you so much for joining us, even though it's so late at night already. But how are
It's an
you?
honor
How
to talk to you.
Stop, I'm kidding. Well, no, but how are you, Rienne? How's life? How's everything?
I'm doing good actually. I just came from
Mm-hmm.
work a while ago and yeah, everything's been cool.
Mm-hmm. That's good. At least, you're still trying to be chill with everything that's going on. Kasi, di ba,
Yes.
nowadays, ang dami talaga nangyayari, especially all around the
Mhm.
world. So, how are things over there, especially?
In West Virginia, people are so
Mhm.
nice here. They say good
Oh,
morning and they ask you how you are. It's pretty cute. Like I
oh.
wish everyone would be like that nice all the
Yeah,
time.
I agree. Here kasi in the Philippines, not na no one is nice. Hindi naman na people aren't nice here, but it's very
Mhm.
ano lang. Sometimes medyo awkward when we say good morning to random
Yeah.
people, 'di ba? Medyo
I
awkward.
understand. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's nice that people are really nice over there on the part where you're in, also in the States.
Mhm.
But like what I mentioned, you were actually born and raised in Manila, and when we were talking kanina, you mentioned that you just recently moved to the States last year, September
Yes.
2020. So what made you decide to move there? Was it for work, like you mentioned you're working now, or was it like school or something?
My mom's a nurse, so like she
Oh.
was assigned here,
Mm-hmm.
and I dropped out of school like
Mm-hmm.
earlier nung September 20 ng 2020.
Yeah.
So we had to move here because our green card was like expiring. So yeah, to keep it
Mm-hmm.
alive, we had to go here.
Yeah. Oh, so you parang you decided to work na lang now, which I think is also like a great timing. Feeling ko, I feel like it's really. I mean, like although school is very important, guys, to everyone who's watching, school is also very important. But syempre, it's hard also nowadays, no, with everything that's been going on. So how is it for you, especially adjusting to moving
Mhm.
there, especially in the middle of a pandemic? I can imagine, medyo mahirap yun. So how is it like for you?
Well, for me, it was kind of hard because like I can't stand it when people look into my eyes, and like since we have to wear masks, right? Like people here, their eyes are like blue, green, sobrang ganda. I mean, I'm not saying that brown eyes aren't pretty, but
Mm.
it's just what I'm used to. So
Mm.
like when they look at me, I'm just like, what do I say? And yeah, but I got used to it now, thankfully, and I
Mhm.
can talk to people now without stuttering and stuff.
Oh, yes, the growth. And I know in the States kasi,
Yes.
'di ba, they're really sanay sila sa small talk. So, I feel like
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sanay also like with small talk. So when it's there, medyo awkward at first. But that's nice na you're able to parang adjust na to all of that.
Yeah, I love it actually. It makes
Mhm.
me feel like I'm valid or something.
Of course, you're always valid. Of course, that's always
Yeah,
the
thank
something
you.
we
So
have
so are
to.
you.
Oh, see, guys, this mutual appreciation. It's like we've been friends forever. But syempre, I want to get to know
Hey.
more about you, Rian, and how you actually started with music. So I heard that you actually
Mhm.
self-taught when it comes to music. So how did you start with actually teaching yourself like music?
Well, my dad, he loves to listen to music, so I kind of got like influenced by him like
Mhm,
a lot.
mhm,
When I was younger, I really didn't sing like at all. Like I couldn't like I just really couldn't sing in front of people.
mhm,
And I don't know what happened. I just like but I did take guitar lessons, but the singing it's just like all on me. So it's not
mhm,
that, professional sounding. But
mhm,
I do like love my style because I feel like it's authentic and
mhm.
yeah, it's raw.
Yeah, and I feel like I can hear that also in your music. But you mentioned nga na your dad, like his music really influenced you a lot. So what were the things that your dad would listen to na parang really sparked your interest in music?
R&B. I love that so
Oh,
much.
yeah. Like
Yeah.
who are the artists that he would listen to?
Boys to Men,
Oh my god.
I can't think of the others. I
Mhm.
forgot. I'm getting mind block. I'm sorry.
It's okay, no problem. Don't worry about it. Pero yun na lang, personally, who would you say yung mga
Mhm.
influence mo when it comes to music
Grace and
and the kind of music?
Chance.
Oh,
I
really?
love her so much. Yeah.
Grace and Chance? Yeah, what about Grace and
Mm-hmm.
Chance do you, like, are you influenced by?
I just love his personality and like the way that he talks about stuff, the way that he writes, and the
Mhm.
songs. Like,
Mhm. That's it. Yeah, I
yeah.
love this. Yeah, I totally get what you mean with that. Because
Mm-hmm.
yeah, you're really influenced by the type of music that he makes. But for you, Rianne, personally, what is the type of what is the type of music that you want to create as an artist, as Rianne?
For me, like what I talked about with my label, I want to sound different.
Mhm.
And I want to sound authentic and as real as I can be because I feel like all my life it's always been like I'm hiding behind something that I'm not. So like this one,
Mhm.
like with my music, I want to be like, "Hey, this is me. This is what I feel and I want you to listen to it and I hope you appreciate it."
Oh, I love that. Like very honest and
Uh,
authentic. Because
yeah.
I mean, yeah. Go ahead.
Um yeah, cuz like I said, like
Mhm.
my past self it's just not the best person, but yeah, like I'm trying
Mhm.
to be a better person now and
Mhm. That's a good part na even though you realize na syempre we make mistakes of course in the
mhm.
past, but the best thing about that is realizing and making yourself better. So I think that's what I can see from you, Rian. I mean, I think that's always such a great thing to experience, nga, especially now with everything that's been
Yeah.
going on. But I also do want to know, since you write your own songs and you create your own songs, are there like topics or like certain things that you want to write about, especially with your music? Sabi mo nga, you want to be honest and open with your music.
I want to write more about like struggling with my depression because I've been diagnosed with it like ever since 2017.
Mhm.
And it's kind of a hard topic for me to talk
Yeah.
about, but like we talked about earlier with my other people.
Mhm.
We talked about like when you talk about it with other people, it's like it makes them more comfortable to talk about it too. So
Yeah.
yeah, that's really important.
Yeah, it's like really starting the conversation, no? Like about
Yeah.
it, and opening the conversation. And I can imagine nga, that's really something that's very personal to you. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like what you said, it's sometimes difficult to talk about. But how do you get past that parang hump of writing about like your experiences with depression and everything that just goes on in your mind?
For me, like I don't know, like I started writing for the sake of like for myself because like there was one time like I wanted to
Mm,
hear something from another
mm,
person, but there wasn't any song for it, and I didn't want to spend all the time to look for that perfect song. So I was like,
mhm,
why
mhm.
won't I just make it for myself? And that's how it was born. Like yun. When I write a song, it's just like I listen to it and I make sure that I like it. So I do it for
Mhm.
myself mostly.
Oh, and that's always the best. I feel like that's always the best foundation for anything we do, no, not doing it
Yeah.
for yourself. And I love that you said you were looking for this song from like another artist, but you couldn't find it, so you decided to create it.
Yeah.
And now if people are looking for that song, they'll find it with your music. So that's such a great way to like pass
Yeah.
it on, diba, to other
Mhm.
people. So how does it feel for you, Rian, as someone na parang you said na you weren't like classically trained naman in music and now you're putting out your music that's so honest and that can really speak to other people out there.
To be honest, like when I was younger, I had like cousins who were so good in like singing,
Mhm,
and like
mhm,
they had formal training, and I was just like, I was kind of doubting myself because I couldn't sing that time. But
mhm,
the more that I looked up to them, the more that I was like, I don't need formal training to do this. I can do it my own way and I could
mhm.
still, be as good as them. So
Yeah.
yeah, I took that parang I took that struggle and I made it like into a stepping stone, I guess.
Mhm. Yeah, you really
Yeah.
owned it na lang and you made it like an
Yeah.
inspiration also. I think that's also a great thing, I feel like. And now, like I said, you're able to share your music with so much people all around the world, of course. And you also now have a label. So how does it feel na parang you're able to do this and like share it with everyone?
It's so crazy because like
Mhm.
I'm not sure. Can I talk about like how I got in my label?
Of course.
Yeah, it's so crazy because like I was following Grace and Chance's manager, si
Mhm,
Alex Ziabko, and like
mhm,
I saw them like post a story from Off the Record, which is my label
mhm,
now.
mhm,
And I was like, hey, this looks like a cool label. Like, let me ask if they're a label. And
mhm.
then after that, Jensen Gomez like followed me, and I was like, "Yo, what?" And then yeah, we talked, and then yeah, they asked me to send a demo, and they liked my songs. So yeah,
Oh my
that's how I
god.
got
So
in.
you I love it. So you really shot your shot. Like it was
Yeah,
just
I
like
always shoot my shot.
boom. You miss 100% of the
Yes.
shots you don't take, guys. So look at Rienne doing the most. Oh, diba? But that's so cool.
Yeah.
So what was your reaction when, it finally came to life as in it was true na?
I was just so confused. I was like, until now, I'm so confused. Like, when they told me that I got a mixed interview, I was like, no way. And when I saw that you were gonna interview me, I was like, no way. I saw her in TV before. Like every time I come home from like school, me and
Mhm.
my ate watch you. So yeah.
Aw, thank you so much. Wow, ako yung kinilig. Wait lang, guys. So, thank you so much. I mean, we're so excited to have, an artist like you here, very open and honest with your music because it's such a refreshing thing then, especially nowadays. So,
Mm-hmm.
I do want to talk about your single, which is Try Again,
Mm-hmm.
which like I told you
Yes.
kanina, it's so catchy. Like when I first heard it, like the riff, like the opening, basta that riff. I don't
Mm-hmm.
really know how to talk about music technically, alam mo yun, but that part, I was just like, oh my god, so so good. So could you tell us about what the song is about?
Well, my song is I wrote this song when I just got out of a breakup. And then I
Mm-hmm.
moved here to the States. So I
Wow.
felt so lost. And
Mm.
there was one time my parents are watching, but like there was one time my parents were arguing. They were in the car. Hi, mom and dad. um, yeah, they were arguing, and I thought of this line where it was like, I don't want to fall in love just to fall out of it. And then that's how the chorus came about. I wrote it when I got
Mhm.
home, and like yeah, everything just built up, and I
Mhm.
was like, hey, the song has potential. So
Mhm.
I did it.
Yes, and I feel like that is such a valid feeling because out of a
Hmm.
breakup, and then of course, like you wouldn't wanna try again. Ika nga, diba? Try
Yeah, I
again.
was so scared.
Would
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
scared.
scary. It is really scary, especially having your heart broken and all that. So do you still feel the same, Rian, until now?
We'll see in the next single.
What? Oh.
Uh,
Gusto ko yung teaser mo dun, like, very
yeah, of
smooth, very smooth,
course.
very
You
smooth. I
always have
love
to
it.
shoot the shot.
Yes, true, yan. But could you tell us more about like you initially got the idea from an argument that your parents were having. Hello po,
Hmm.
when you're watching. So how did you build the song? Especially yun nga, like the riff I found was so so like catchy. So could you tell us about that moment creating
Oh,
that?
for the riff. Oh my
Mhm.
gosh. Well, I was really inspired by Paulo Sandejas. I love him
Mm.
so much.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah, I love his
Mm,
music.
mm,
And I was like, I want that indie vibe, like the indie
mm,
boy vibe thingy. So I was just
mm.
like playing around with my guitar. And yeah, that was born. And about me, I have really bad memory, so it has to be really catchy. Yeah, so I can remember it.
Yeah. Well,
Mhm.
it is super catchy, and also shout out to Paulo Sandejas, also a really amazing artist.
Yeah, I love
I tot
him.
I totally get it now, like why you said like it was inspired by Paulo. Like he also has great like guitar skills, but so do you, Rian. Like that riff so catchy. Like I won't shut up about it. It's just so so good. It always gets stuck in
Oh,
my
thank
head, like I
you.
mentioned. And I also saw that you have a music video for "Try Again," which was
Mhm.
also such a great vibe. I felt it was very matched to the song. So could you tell us more
Yeah.
about like what it was like creating the music video?
Well, the music video was shot by my dad because you can't really find.
Cute.
Yeah, on my phone. I shot it with this phone.
Let's
Yeah.
go. Mhm.
And it's actually one location was like shot like on December, I think. And the other
Mhm,
one was like
mhm.
recently. So if you could see my hair, it was like short and it got long.
Ah,
Yeah.
gets. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, both were
So
shot in West Virginia.
oh, so it was shot na over there. So
Mm-hmm.
what made you think of the concept for this music video? Like what kind of vibe were you going for?
The vibe that I was going for, I was just like, I just wanted to be like, make it pretty, medyo patapon, but still make it pretty.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I love that. So what was it like working with your dad? Like cuz some for example lang when my mom like takes my picture sometimes she's just like can we stop? There's so much already. But like with
Oh,
your
my
parents,
mom's like
how
that
was it?
too.
'Di ba?
um, well, what I do, I just tell them like my vision. Like I'm gonna be like, Dad, I kind of want it to look like this and like that, and he's gonna be like,
Mhm.
hindi naman maganda yan eh. Ito na lang. I'm like, no, Dad, this have like a lot of options so we can choose.
Mhm. Wow. We stan your dad. Wow. Stan.
Yeah, he's good
Yeah.
sometimes.
Sometimes, shout out
Yeah,
Tito.
sometimes.
I really like the work that you did for this music video. It was very, very good nga. And like I said, very matched to the vibe of Try Again. But if there's like a message that you want Try Again to portray to kind of portray to other people, what would that message be?
Personally, like the real reason why I wrote Try Again is like,
Mhm.
even though you're scared of trying again to like fall in love or something, you should always
Mhm.
put yourself first, because you can't pour from an empty cup. That
Yeah.
vibe.
Yes. I felt that. I felt that. But I
Yeah,
feel like
cause like
mm-mm. Go ahead.
I always like looked for love in other people. Like I never really focused on myself. That's why it always failed.
Mhm.
Kaya yun, I was like, love myself first, take a break, and yeah.
Ayan, sorry, I disconnected for a while. Wi-Fi in the Philippines, ibang level. But anyway, you were
I
saying,
got
sorry, Rienne.
scared.
Don't be scared. I'm so sorry. That was my Wi-Fi's
No, it's
fault. But
fine.
go ahead, you were saying.
I just wanted to say na, even if you're scared, you should always put yourself first and love
Mhm,
yourself first before you do anything else, or
mhm.
else you'll be like me.
Oh, yeah, but I feel like that's such a great thing, man. Especially now, no, we realize the importance of really loving yourself, like with
Yeah.
everything that's been going on. Because it's so easy to be tough on ourselves, no, during this time, especially. But I think
Mm-hmm.
there's one thing we learned is to really be kind to ourselves, and that's really nice that you're
Yeah.
able to portray that also through your music, Rianne. So during this period of time, creating music, your music video, your new single, Try Again. Was there anything new that you learned about yourself throughout this journey so far?
I realized that I'm actually funny. Yeah. Because like,
You
um,
are.
really, I don't know,
Yeah.
like for me it's still kind of hard to believe stuff like good stuff about me,
Mhm.
because I was like taught you know, the hard way. So yeah, like I've been complimenting myself more, like trying to be nice to myself
Mm.
somehow. Yeah. And it actually
Mm.
it made me nicer to other people, so I like it too.
Oh, I love that. I feel like the kind of attitude that we show towards ourselves, also the kind of attitude that we get to give to others too. So that's
Yes,
nice. I
exactly.
love that you're able to do that. We love the growth. I mean, you're still pretty young. If I'm not mistaken, you're like 20.
Yes, I am
Yes.
20.
So you're pretty young pa, so you're at a good age to learn a lot na talaga. Wow, I sound
Mhm.
so old. Grabe yun. But I feel like this is like the time of your life talaga na you're gonna learn a lot. So we're excited also to hear other stuff that you've been working on. So what other
Mhm.
music can we expect coming from you this year especially?
Oh, I'm not really sure if I'm allowed to talk about that. But
But
but we have something coming up. Yeah.
You're so cute, Rihanna. Oh my god, I love it so much. Like you're just very honest, which is great.
I
So we're so
try to
excited.
be.
Yeah, I mean we need that in the world nowadays, diba? But we are very
Oh, thank
excited
you.
for everything that you have, especially with Try Again here. So we're all gonna enjoy Try Again for now until your next single comes out. But
It's near.
syempre, yes. Oh, it's near, guys. She dropped.
Yeah,
They.
it's near.
Sorry, that's my bad. They dropped a
It's fine.
hint
It's fine.
about it. They dropped a hint about it. So guys, we have that to look forward to. But of course, I also do want to ask, aside from music, what are your goals for the year, Rian? I'm sure you have so many that you would love to work on for the year.
My goal is, I mean, like for now, it's just like to stay as authentic, as real as
Mm-hmm.
possible I can be with myself and other people
Mm-hmm.
around me.
Mm-hmm.
And I hope that I can convey better messages into my songs because I feel
Mm-hmm.
like that's the best thing that I can express myself with. So yeah.
Yeah. Mm-mm. Like music is your outlet talaga, no? But I also saw
Yeah.
in the music video for Try Again, people a lot of people were commenting na, they feel so happy na they found this song or parang
Really?
they
I
feel
haven't
yeah, I
seen it.
saw. Oh
Oh
my
my
god.
gosh. I haven't seen it.
Re
I
Grabe
feel fake.
naman. Read them later. Okay, you have
I
to read the
will.
comments. So how does it feel na parang with your music, you're like something that you love and this is just your way of expressing yourself. People are appreciating your music and you.
Oh, people in Instagram, like, they DM me and they're like, it's the best thing I saw. They were like, I don't really like indie music, but when I heard your song, it's like game changer or something. So I was like, oh, it's just something that I like to do, and then people appreciate it. It makes me so happy.
Oh, 'di ba? Like, kasi it's something
Yeah.
that's just very natural to you and to see people appreciate it. I saw pa nga someone called you something like they kind of compared you to Boy Pablo. Do you know Boy Pablo, the
Oh
artist?
yeah, 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 yeah. I think
Yeah, so
yeah,
parang
I think it's because
also
of the
indie.
hoodie.
Yeah, and super indie pa yung vibe. So I was like, yeah, let's go. I feel like that's also such a great thing to be appreciated for your music, which you're so honest about also. But speaking of other artists, are there under any other artists that you would love to collaborate with? So you already said Grace and Chance is your number one
Mm-hmm.
influence. Are there any others?
Paulo's in
Yeah.
the house,
Are
and
there
Zach
others?
Tabudlo.
Oh.
Yeah, his
Mm-mm.
his song boomed. I was like so surprised because he's so good.
Mm. In the last
Yeah.
week, no? Super.
Hmm.
Super talaga. Like, even the music video. But you never know. You can scream it out into the universe. It could totally happen for
Yeah,
you.
that's so true.
'Di ba? You can really manifest
Yeah.
these things into
Mm-hmm.
life. So we're excited for that. And we're also excited for everything else that you have in store for all of us. But before I let you go, Rian, do you have a message to everyone who has been listening to your music and can't wait for your next releases?
Oh, all I wanted to say is that thank you so much for supporting me, cause like I honestly have tough days and sometimes I'm hard on myself. But when I remember that people appreciate the things that I do, it makes me want to keep going, and I hope that you keep going too and never be afraid to try again. Like, that sounded so fake, but never be afraid to try again.
No, I felt that because I feel like all of us have tough days, diba? And
Mm-hmm.
sometimes it's really hard, but try again is such a good reminder that we should try again. So thank you so much, Rian, for
Yeah.
spreading
Thank
your
you.
light to everyone
My
with your
light.
music. Yeah, with your music, of course, and just for being yourself. So, I mean, we have to thank you for
Aw.
that. So, thank you so much, Rian, for joining
Thank you
us
for
today.
having me.
Of course! We're so excited to have you. And sa lahat na nanood ng ating MYXclusive interview with Rienne here on Mix, but also on the FYE channel on Kumu. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't forget to stream Rienne's Try Again. It's out on multiple digital streaming platforms and to watch the music video on YouTube. So once again, thank you so much, Rienne, for joining
Oh,
us
can I plug?
today.
Can
Of
I
course,
plug?
go ahead.
Oh, so yeah, hi guys. If you wanna follow me, all of my socials are Rian Music and IG and YouTube and Facebook. So yeah, thank you. Thank you for
Yeah,
having.
do you want to say hi to anyone, your parents, your friends?
You guys know who you are. You're too many. But
Wow.
I love you. I love you all. Thank you
Mm,
so much for watching. And also,
yeah.
I'm so happy to meet you. Oh my gosh,
Oh, I'm happy
you're
to
so
meet you.
nice. Ah,
You're so nice.
you're so wholesome.
I know, right? Joke lang. No, but
Yeah.
I'm really happy to be able to talk to you, of course, because you're so, and also you're
Aw.
very, like I said, you're sharing your light with not just me, but everyone all around the world who can watch this. So
I
thank you
hope.
so much. Yes, thank you so much, Rianne, with two N's, for joining
Yes.
me here today on Mix. Thank you, and thank you as well
Thank
to everyone who
you.
tuned in. Make sure to check out Rianne's music out everywhere. So once again, this has been Sam with two M's and Rianne. Bye,
With two
guys.
N's.
Yes.
Bye.